Hey guys, sorry I'm losing my voice. So I figured my body out. Well, I'm finally like completely clean. I'm losing my voice and I've got like a slight chest cold. I guess that's usually what happens after in the months after you quit. But I'm literally driving to Dunkin' right now. It's something I never do. I used to do it. I used to love just driving there once in a blue moon to get like a coffee and something. I don't eat that stuff every day, but I got up today and I was like, I'm gonna go out. I'm not sick anymore. So, and every time I think about the fact that I'm not sick, or I'm like, oh my god, it feels so great not to be sick. It feels so great not to be like, it starts going through me like a high. Like I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm sober. Like this is so amazing. Like I forgot what it was like to be sober. I mean, holy shit, dude. Wow, I completely forgot what it was like, and now it's like I'm addicted to being sober now. I really don't want to do anything. Like I do smoke weed here and then. I don't smoke that much. Like I'm not like a crazy pothead. I really was never like that. I don't drink alcohol. I just hate alcohol. I've never had a problem with it. I just don't like alcohol. To me, it tastes like shit. I don't like feeling wasted, drunk, and it tastes like shit. The pills, though. I mean, it got to a point I was doing them every 5 minutes, dude. Like I was like going. It would take one pill would last me like over an hour or more in terms of using it, because I would break it into small pieces, but I'd keep going, keep going, keep going. So even though it wasn't the toxicity that was building up more in my body, it was the ritual, which was like getting to a point where it was so obsessive that's like my every heartbeat was getting up and using. Like I literally let all this shit go. Like I got through the withdrawals. I used Suboxone maybe like once, twice I think. On two of the fucking 10 days, basically 10 days, it felt like it was, or 8, 9 days, I don't know. I don't really keep track of this shit, man. You just keep going. I'm not gonna be like, oh, my sobriety date's the. If you want to be proud of your date, go ahead, man. That's awesome. I don't want to think about it anymore. You know how they say you never want to forget where you came from. You never want to forget that. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. It's over. I'm not doing this shit ever again. I don't want it. I'm not craving it at all. I've already seen the pills in front of me. And I was like, oh man, you gotta quit, bro. I was like, it sucks doing this shit. Like, I quit, I'm fine. Like, my body, what I've come to learn is my body is not the type of body that really wants that needs long-term maintenance. It doesn't want long-term maintenance. It doesn't want to be on Suboxone for the rest of my life. I literally did it for like a couple days just to get rid of like the hardest part. And then, it lingered on a little until the next day. Hey, how you doing? Oh man, I'm losing my voice. So I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can. Can I have a croissant toasted with cream cheese? And just a small, hot, light, and sweet. Yeah, the small hash brown order in there too. That's all. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. I'm all over the place with this fucking camera. As I was saying, I don't want like long-term maintenance. My body just doesn't want it at all. I don't want to be on anything. My body doesn't want any chemical in me at all. I mean, I do have a thyroid problem, so drugs didn't help the thyroid, but I do have to maintain my thyroid levels. I was in the medical field. I can literally speak the language. I just, for viewers' sake, I'm just trying to keep it simple. There's my food coming. I'm starting to feel naturally excited again too, which is fucking awesome. You just have to allow it to happen. Like, your ego's so fucking big that when you're even coming off drugs, and that's why some people need maintenance programs, like, your ego's so fucking big that it's like standing in the way going, you want to use, you abuse, you're a fucking loser. Like, you can't listen to that shit. You literally have to, like, pretend like you're living in a life simulation. Hold on one second. Dude, I'm gonna crash this fucking thing. I'm so not good at driving like this. I honestly never do. Pretend like you're... You know how they say, like, your universe is whatever you want it to be? It sounds so fucking corny. It's really like... It really is what you want it to be. Like, yeah, there's a physical part in front of you. You see everything. But, like, what goes on in your mind is more powerful than your physical reality. And I say that because even if there is an afterlife, it all has to do with your soul, spirit, mind, more than your body. So your mind is a lot more powerful. I honestly think you could fucking cure addiction in your mind if you had the power to. You could do it literally in a matter of seconds. The brain is that powerful, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can literally do anything you can propel your physical body to do anything it wants with the power of your mind. You guys are just so lost in all of the bad dieting, all of the chemicals running through your body. Everything's making it hard for that energy to flow. It's like a fucked up car engine with, you haven't changed the oil in it in fucking like 6 months, and you're just putting oil in it and it's going through it, but it's starting to build up plaque and the oil's not going through it the efficiency flow it should be. It's not processing all of the oil. It's turning into gunk. It's getting caught in the gunk. You're not getting the full amount anymore. That's the same thing with your body. You're not getting that full amount anymore. You're fucking yourself in the butt is what you're doing. You're fucking your brain in the ass, and you have to stop doing that. And take it from me, I've been depressed since I was 13. I accepted death at about 12 and a half. Until the depression came, I've accepted death every single fucking morning of my life. I wanted to die. I was suicidal. But my brain... I'll admit it. Like, the one thing I'll admit about myself, I don't understand why I'm like this. My brain is so powerful, it will not let me hurt myself. It won't let me touch myself. It'll send me into a fucking panic before I ever put a knife to my throat. I just can't hurt myself. So I deal with the thoughts of suicide, but not doing it. I'll never do it. I know. I'll tell you straight up to your face, I'll never do it. I'll never hurt myself. It's so fucking stupid. There's no reason to do it. And it doesn't feel good because you don't feel it when you kill yourself. You're gone. You're dead. You're done. If there is no afterlife and everything I'm saying or going to say in the future about what I think about that entire subject is wrong, then you're really fucked. Actually, you're not fucked at all. You don't exist. And I don't know how that feels. Neither do you. You don't know how non-existing feels. If anything... People have felt out-of-body experiences. Your body is so powerful, it can do anything. I think it could turn off withdrawal if it wants to. I think it could create its own fucking opiate response system in its brain. I mean, in your brain, its brain. I'm talking like raw subject. In your brain. Trigger that and work like a Suboxone would work. Or more like Kratom. Like a complete antagonist. Like, your brain can do anything because it already knows what it already has done it before. Your brain can do it again just by thought production. And I'm telling you, I don't even think Einstein could do it. Like, there's certain people I think, yeah, they're intelligent, they're book smart, they can take in information very well, they can remember things, they can come up with things. But this is another type. This is like a second brain. So this is like something else that goes inside you. This isn't similar to learning from a book. I suck at math, but I can tell you my brain is too powerful for my reality. Math has nothing to do with anything. To me, yeah, there's mathematics in metaphysics. There's, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that. But there's also a third reality from that. Above that. It's almost nothingness. Like... when you start studying these kinds of sciences, you just like, your mind starts to expand, so then you can now take in information that you used to not be able to take in. You can understand that your body can do things that you would be surprised that it does. And I'm telling you right now, start working on your brain. Start having most of the battle, almost trance yourself into your own mind to a point where you're catatonic. I'm not telling you to meditate and go into an Om state. I'm literally telling you, just shut the fuck up, sit down, close your brain, and face whatever demons you have. I don't know what demons you have, so I'm not going to ask you. You can comment them down below if you want. I'll tell you what I think about them. If you want, comment down below the thoughts that truly bother you inside your head, that are keeping you addicted, that are keeping you depressed, that are keeping you anxious. Do it. I'll respond with what I think, no filter. Because I hate bad thoughts, and I don't want you guys to have them, so I'll cuss them out for you. I will literally come up with something very intelligent to say to your responses, anything that's happened right now. I'm so tired right now. I was up last night pretty late, so. But naturally, you know what I mean? It's awesome. My sleep pattern, mind you, most people that quit opiates, their sleep patterns don't go back to normal for quite a while. I remember when I first quit fentanyl, I think it was a couple years back now. When I first said, fuck it, I'm going to clean up. My brain, it's not what I said. What I said was, oh shit, my dealer ran out. Oh my God, they're not around anymore. I was taking Prest pills, so if I couldn't get that specific one, it was like the drug was gone. I wouldn't take a regular 30 milligram oxycodone. I said, get it away from me. I don't want it. Heroin, get it away from me. I don't want that. I want that specific Prest blue pill. My mind was fixated on it. So when I was coming off of it, I didn't sleep for a good week. No, I'm sorry, I didn't sleep for a fucking month, and I was actually clean for 2 months, and I went right back to using because the drugs came back. I didn't hate the drug yet. I always tell you guys, I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. I didn't want to fight it. I didn't want to destroy it. I didn't want to murder it. I didn't want to stab its fucking brother in the face. I would go so low as if addiction was a human being. But, you know what I mean? You get to a point where you're seriously. You feel stupid. And so it's deeper than being stupid. There's a language inside of you. Every single human. Every one of you has it. It's not just me. It's not just him or her. You all have it. It's a language we speak inside that we can't tell other people. Your problems that you battle mentally, a lot of the things. The reason why we struggle with them so bad is because we don't know how to truly explain what's going on inside of us. We have help systems, we have therapists, we have medicine to try to guide your chemicals in a way to try to get you to speak, basically, is what it is. So, think of it like that. Better way to explain it. It's all in your head. When someone says it's all in your head, it's a loaded fucking phrase. Because I don't even think the people that tell you it's all in your head understand that. I don't understand what really is what's really going on. For therapists and doctors out there, there's a language we cannot speak. We will never ever be able to tell you anything about what we're actually feeling. We'll try to get and solve problems around that we do know of, that we can explain to you, try to get that off our chests, but what's really going on inside of you takes self-search, and that's every human, that's every doctor, that's every drug addict, that's every homeless man, that's every rich man, that's every biological human fucking being on this planet. This is everybody. There's no discrimination involved in this subject. You can turn everything off in your head. Just imagining it happening first. That's my advice to you. When I would box, when I was doing Muay Thai, I remember if I was gonna strike with a certain combination, I would just imagine it being done already. Literally a split second before I'd throw my right leg. A split second before, not a minute before I pictured it happening and then waited a second and then actually did it. This was all happening within the miss. If I was throwing a roundhouse, let's say I was throwing a left jab, right hook to the body with a right lower leg kick, or with a right inside leg kick, with a left inside, whatever the fuck it was. I literally would picture, before every time I'd picture it happening, and it would always come out the way I wanted it. I started doing that with my mind now inside my body. I mean, okay, hold on. This is going to sound crazy. There was a time after I got clean, I focused so much on I focused so much. I like gave myself like an opiate high. Like I remember feeling like I just did it. All I did was go through my nose and I felt it. Like I was like the euphoria. There's no drugs in me at all. Everything, drugs just peek, they poke at your brain to show you certain things that your brain can do, and it's addicting, but you know you can't do it yourself with your brain, so you have to chase other substances to do it. Your brain is so powerful, you literally don't need these drugs. You don't need them. Yeah, they're temporary. And all of the shit that you hear in addiction, all of it, everything you've read, I'm not going down the line, because half of you guys that are at this video probably fucking already have been through a million of them. Ryan Donnelly, that guy was fucking amazing. He's a really nice guy. That's a true spirit. Like that's a living spirit is what I call them. But you're very unique. I literally have 10 seconds left. Just listen to me. I'm sorry, I'm slurring because I'm tired. You're so unique. You just